Welcome back, everyone. We all want our kids to be healthy and happy, but if you are constantly talking about your weight in front of your daughters, you're affecting the way they look at their bodies. Nancy Lemon runs workshops for girls and adolescents called Girls with Confidence. She's here today with Kelly, who has participated in the program, and they are joined by Jessica Price, a licensed clinical social worker, to discuss the mother-daughter relationship and how it affects body image and self-esteem. Good to have you all here.
Good to be here.
Really important topic. And Nancy, I want to start with you. Why did you start running these workshops in the first place?
Sure. Well, I started about 8 years ago. I got connected with a company in Tampa. They were looking for facilitators to run their self-esteem workshops called Girl Circle. And so it worked with my business. I'm a corporate trainer and did that for about 8 years. It's also a good fit because of my background. I grew up with low self-esteem and lack of confidence. Turned into a full-blown eating disorder by the time I was 15, and I had that for many years. And so it seemed to be a good fit to give back to the community. I also think, too, it had a lot to do with the relationship I had with my mother. And a lot of people think that eating disorders and body image issues are around food and weight and exercise.
Right.
And it's not. It's about relationships. So my mom and I had some challenges growing up. Communication, and I think a lot of it too was her own body image issues. And so I started Girls with Confidence and started that a couple years ago, and we run classes, camps, workshops for girls on self-esteem, all around friendship, body image, and we have a mother-daughter program as well.
What's the age range for the girls?
1st through 12th grade.
Very good. Oh,
Yeah.
That's so important. Okay, Kelly, I have to ask you, what are some of the workshops you've attended?
Well, I've taken many workshops in the last 2 years, but I have to say the ones that affected me the most was friendship, mother and daughter, and body image.
What did you learn about your own mom by going through this?
Well, I learned that my mom never really had her mom there for her when she got picked on, and I learned that she was picked on a lot, just like me, and I'm now thankful that she's there for me.
How have the workshops helped you? How has it changed you?
Well, now me and my mom are more connected, and I feel good about myself.
That is so great. I'm glad that you and your mom have got this new connection here. Now, Jessica, let's talk about young women and issues. What are some of the risks if young ladies are having these body issues?
Yeah, there's about 20 million American women who suffer from eating disorders, and so, but a vast majority of women and young girls struggle with the idea of body image and are dissatisfied with the way that they look. And so programs like Nancy's definitely are helpful to help build confidence and allow young girls to accept their bodies, you know, that they're able to accept the shape of their body, the weight of their body, and really hopefully help us to reduce this ideal body type, you know.
We often hear people point the finger at the media and say, well, it's all these images of skinny models, and that's what's feeding this problem. But it's more than that, right?
It is.
You can't just say it's advertising.
Yeah, and it's the things, you know, Jessica and I talked a little bit about a list that we're going to provide moms on our website after this program, but it's them being a really good role model, and the things that they say and the things that they do, their daughters are watching everything.
And
they're sponges.
Right, and I also think that it is multi-layered. It's a very complicated issue. So families have a lot to do with it, relationships, obviously, with moms and dads, peers, you know, their social groups, and then media does play a part in it as well. And so this is really a much more complex issue than just, you know, an advertisement or a model on a magazine.
We've got a few seconds left. Is there one thing that women should be watching for that they can self-check themselves so that they don't affect their kids? Don't talk about their weight all the time.
Yeah,
don't weigh themselves every day.
Don't weigh themselves on the scale in front of their daughters, and have open, honest conversations with their daughters about their weight, about how they feel, because usually how you feel about your body is really how you feel about yourself.
Right.
And don't pay attention to the numbers. Don't pay attention to the number on the scale. Don't pay attention to your dress size or your pant size. And really just begin to feel your body and be healthy.
Very good. All right. A big thank you to Nancy, Jessica, and Kelly. For more information on the workshops and for more tips, just log on to girlswithconfidence.com or daytimeonline.tv. We'll be right back.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you for coming. Really important.